Well, I fear we kick off a mono rock run. I'm honestly not sure how well this is gonna go. After all, Misty's gonna be a nightmare to deal with. I mean, we saw how bad it was dealing with her in the mono fighting run. And we had two primates and we could barely beat her. So yeah, like, this could be difficult. Because, you know, let's face it, Geodude is slow. Even if we evolve it into Graveler, it's still gonna be slow. We need Misty's badge, you know, to get to Rock Tunnel to go through it. So, you know, if we get stuck on her, it's gonna be annoying, because the only thing we're gonna be able to do is grab, you know, multiple Geodudes in Mount Moon, and use them to carry us, potentially, but with the self-destruct, you just hope we get lucky. I would hate to lose out on that much experience, but, you know, if you gotta, you gotta. Yeah, I'm sure that's already covered by somebody, but still. Well, obviously he's Pyrite, aka Fool's Gold. Yep. Well, time to set off on our own journey. And we'll probably chuck him, ironically enough, Blastoise for later. Admittedly, you know, it doesn't matter who we give him. Arguably, you know, Bulbasaur would be far worse for us. But I would rather he have the Blastoise. Just because then he doesn't get Gyarados, so we don't have to worry as much about Intimidation. And that's always an annoyance, you know. I mean, with a team we can at least switch out, but still, I'd rather not deal with it. Our biggest downside is we're going to have, you know, a 4x weakness to water and grass-type Pokemon. And there's quite a few of those in this game. I suspect getting Geodude through is going to involve a lot of grinding after the early part where, you know, it's going to dominate all the normal types. I suspect a lot of overleveling is going to be necessary. I mean, that does tend to be the case a lot. Yeah, it's got lots of edge. Because it's going to be our cutter. I don't know if we can beat the Squirtle or not. Scratch is more powerful, but Squirtle's more bulky. It could depend on the RNG and the stats here. And if our rival gets, you know, caught up spamming Tail Whip. I wish he didn't have to give us so much advice all the time. I know it's there for the new player experience. Yeah, I know. Okay, went for Tackle. Only 3 damage. Maybe he'll now go for Tail Whip to weaken us. Yep. Bit late, already gave me the early lead. Though a critical hit could easily make up for it. Oh no, an unlucky miss, okay. That's the one plus side, I guess, a scratch. You know, we don't have to worry about that. Though I'll admit, winning this fight was more significant in the original. Because I'm pretty sure he gave you quite a bit more money than 80 Pokédollars. Well, that's fine. Yeah, the other options for us for model runs is Ice, Ghost, and Dragon. And Ghost and Dragon aren't very interesting in my opinion. Because the only Ghost Pokemon in this game are the Ghastly lines, so we'd have multiple copies of the same Pokemon. It's how we got past Crystal. And I suspect we have to spend a lot of time in the early game grinding out, you know, to curse. Because we'd have to curse so many Pokemon to get through. It'd suck. And the Dragon run, well, we'd have to run Dratinis. That's it. Like, we'd have multiple Dratinis, and they take forever to level up. They start off with very weak moves, so it'd be tedious to actually get up high enough to actually do anything meaningful. Like, it would be a bad experience. And Ice, well, that one's a bit weirder, I suppose. Because I'm not sure what to start with. I mean, if we're doing it in this game, we'd have to probably take Seal, I assume. I mean, Lapras is in Silphco. Jinx, you could technically argue, is in Cerulean City, but we have to trade a Poliwhirl for it. We can't get that until we get the Super Rod. Or at the very least, the good Rod in Fuchsia City, and then train up a Poliwag, you know, on random encounters or something. So regardless, it'd be a bit of a pain. Though it'd be easier just to grab the Super Rod, and to get that, we have to have the Poke Flutes. We'd have to get all the way over to Lavender Town, you know, and rescue Mr. Fuji first. We could trade for Jinx where we take on Koga, easily enough. But yeah, like, no matter what we pick, it's going to be a rather late game, because to even get to Seal, we'd have to have Koga's badge. So I guess you could argue Jinx would be the better pick, because we only have to get to Mr. Fuji's rescue, you know, so it's achievable earlier in the run. But it still requires an in-game trade. There are just not a lot of good options in this game for that stuff, man. It's kind of annoying. Or I suppose, you know, if I want to be really cheeky, I could cheat in Shelter if we're gonna cheat something in. Because it only appears in the other game. It would be nice to have as many ice types as possible, you know, because both games get Seal, they both get Lapras. And they both get Articuno, so, you know, it'd be the only one out. It's so weird. Yes, luck. Well, suppose that'll do it for this episode. Next time, you know, we'll have grabbed our actual starting Pokemon and probably have to make a beeline for Pewter City. Though I already know we're going to have to grind it up to level 16 just to get past Brock, because we're going to need Magnitude. It's going to be time-consuming. Until next time, then. See ya.